In 2021, we're going to be getting the Canon EOS R Mark II, the Canon EOS R1, and a new entry-level full-frame mirrorless camera. This and more after the intro. Hi, I'm Simon. Thanks for tuning into The Ordinary Filmmaker. Subscribe to get notification of new videos like this one so you don't miss any news, rumors, gear reviews, or tutorials. And just to make things a little bit more interesting and a little bit more exciting, I'm giving away a brand new Canon EOS R5 full-frame mirrorless camera to one lucky viewer. Details are in the description down below, or you can watch this video here. Please look at the terms and conditions as there are some age and location restrictions. Canon Rumors updated us on what Canon cameras are coming out in 2021. The first is a high-resolution version of the R5 with less focus on video. It's going to have a 90 megapixel sensor and will utilize new technologies. But the big news last week was news that we're going to be getting two APS-C R system bodies in 2021. Craig updates the post mentioning only one camera. The first, an APS-C camera, will be a high-end, directly aimed at sports, wildlife, and videography. For those waiting for the 6D Mark III, this is your new camera. But the most anticipated camera of 2021 is the EOS R Mark II. Now, Canon's not going to be calling it the EOS R Mark II because it's not going to have all the features found in the EOS R. Will Canon remove some features found in the EOS R like they did with the R6, like the top-down screen, larger LCD, and higher resolution sensor? Now, it's highly possible. I can't see Canon giving us more camera capabilities than, well, we found in the R6. The yet-to-be-named camera will likely be called the R7 and be mid-priced and mid-capable between the Canon RP and the R6. Price-wise, the camera is expected to cost under $1,499. Canon will also release an entry-level full-frame mirrorless camera to replace the Canon RP. It will be cheaper than the RP at $899, but it could be priced lower and come in kit form. I expect Canon to remove some features like the EVF, having this as an option to help keep costs down, making it a lower priced camera than the RP. It will also only have one card slot and not be as video capable as the R6. But will it be more capable than the EOS R? Will video be more detailed? Will it have a faster processor like the Digic 10? And will it have a new improved autofocus, dual pixel autofocus that we got in the R5 and the R6? Subscribe and stay tuned to get notifications as soon as information becomes available. Now, the Canon R1 is the most anticipated camera behind the EOS R Mark II. While it's out of the reach of most of us, including me, it's Canon's flagship full-frame mirrorless camera. It will have the fastest technology, wooing us to see what we'll see in future cameras as the technology trickles down to cameras that are a bit more affordable. And it will have a new sensor and processor, have the fastest frame rate in any Canon camera ever, and have a new autofocus system more advanced than what's found in the R5 and the R6. And time frame? Well, it's going to be available in time for the Tokyo Olympics. Price-wise? It's hard to say, but we expect it to be in line with the 1DX Mark III with maybe a 2% increase in price, but definitely an upgrade over that camera. Will it have the rumored quad-pixel autofocus? That's been patented, so this is a technology that Canon has already patented. Will it have 6K or 8K video? Will it be capable of 30 frames per second or even more? And what size sensor will it have? Will it have a 30 megapixel sensor? I mean, this is all possible. We do know that based on the data rates in the 1DX Mark III that if it kept the sensor size between, well, 20 to 30 megapixels, this camera could exceed 30 frames per second, even 40 frames per second, giving us high-quality images. But the autofocus system would definitely have to keep up. So stay tuned. As soon as I know more, you'll know more. And on the cinema side, well, we're getting the C50, the C90, and the big news is an 8K cinema camera that Canon recently showed off in a promotional video. This is not a leak. This is something that Canon Japan, their marketing department, released, showing us that it's not much bigger than the C300 Mark III. It's got the same sort of form factor, and you can see all the details there. You can see that it's got the 8K tattooed on there. What we don't know is what model this is going to be called. We don't see that on there. Definitely, 2021 is shaping up to be an exciting year for Canon customers. But also, we're expecting to hear some great things from Sony. They're going to be releasing their flagship camera. Rumors are 8K video will be involved in that. And Nikon is going to be releasing their flagship camera, which is going to be a mirrorless version of the D6. And it's going to be called, I think, the Z9. It could be the Z8, but I believe it's going to be called the Z9. I'm really curious to see what this camera is going to be like. Nikon's been, well, they got a little bit beat up over the D6. Canon clearly won that race with the 1DX Mark III, but the D6 is still a highly capable camera. But what Nikon needs? Nikon needs to create some sort of excitement. They've lost second place to Sony, and things aren't looking that great for them. While the Z7 and Z6 Mark II are really terrific cameras, they're not exciting, and to gain market share, they need to come up with something exciting to get the market interested. We'll just have to wait and see. 2021 is going to be a very exciting year, and we're probably going to get most of these announcements within the first 6 months. A little bit of behind the scenes. You might have noticed I've used some, well, different graphics in this video, and on the weekend you're going to see some improvements there as well. Last year was my first year. I spent so much time working on improving my presentation skills, improving my set, improving my audio, improving my lighting. I mean, there's probably about 12 to 15 different objectives I had for that year, and I think I've achieved most of them. Now, what I'm focusing on for 2021 is to improve the customer experience. How am I going to do that? Well, I think one of the most important things is engagement. As you notice, I pretty much respond to most comments that come through. Now, there are times when I'm getting so many views that it's hard to keep up. But what I'm looking at doing, I'm working with a company to provide better engagement, to provide gamification, to provide better rewards. I kind of regret doing the giveaways because really only 1 or 2 people can benefit every month. And the R5, while it's a great prize, again, only 1 person can benefit from that. So we're looking at prizes that can benefit everybody. Discounts off major retailers, product announcements with discounts, something that is unique to this channel. But I also want to offer merchandise that is not expensive. I don't want to offer hats that are $50 each. I want to be able to offer them maybe around $30, $35 at most. I want to keep costs down, and I want to offer other merchandise. And everything I do, the focus on this year is going to be about improving that customer experience. Now, in terms of my channel and direction, as I stated last year, news and rumor videos are going to be my first priority. Then gear reviews and tutorials. And what I like doing is, as I do in these behind the scenes, I like to do a lot of good learning. So I like to do little bits of pieces of tutorials and put them in these videos at the end of other videos, because the tutorials themselves don't do very well. But if you're watching a video on news and rumors and I talk about the 800mm and then I show some video shots, and then maybe I go into talking about, well, how I did this, I tend to get more views, and there seems to be a more holistic way of doing things, and there's more interest in the videos. So that's my plan for 2021. But that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching The Ordinary Filmmaker. Don't forget to subscribe for your chance to win the Cinco Lav S6E and M3 shotgun microphones. I'm going to be giving these 2 prizes away to one lucky viewer in just about 600 subscribers. Now, I was hoping to give it away by January the 15th, but there's been very little news, and if I don't get news, I don't get views, and if I don't get views, I don't really get subscribers, so it could take till the end of January. I'm really hoping that news picks up soon. Now, once I give away that prize, I have another excellent prize lined up. I've already got it here. It's from Angelbird, and I'll be giving that away at 30,000 subscribers. I'll be publishing a video very shortly talking about that prize. And then for every 10,000 subscribers, all the way up to 100,000, I'll be giving away a new and better prize. And then at 100,000, I'm going to be giving away a brand new Canon EOS R5 full-frame mirrorless camera to one lucky viewer. And on that bombshell, thanks so much for watching The Ordinary Filmmaker. Have yourself a happy new year, and we'll see you again soon. Stay safe.